Consecration is a life process. If you transform mud into food, we call this agriculture. If you make food into flesh and bone, we call this digestion, integration. If you make flesh into mud, we call this cremation. If you can make this flesh, or even a stone, or even an empty space, into a divine possibility, that is called consecration. What you call as the divine, what you call as the stone, what you call as a man, what you call as a woman, what you call as a beast, what you call as a demon, it's all the same energy functioning in different ways. If you have the necessary technology, the simple space around you, you can make it into a divine exuberance. You can just take a piece of rock and make it into your god or a goddess. So this is the phenomena of consecration. Nobody should live in a space which is not consecrated. So always temple first. The whole of Tamil Nadu is built like this. Every significant town in Tamil Nadu, you go and see first the temple, a grand temple, around that a little town. Because what kind of dwelling you live in is not important. Whether your house is 10,000 square feet or just 1,000 square feet is not going to make an ultimate difference in your life. But you are around a consecrated space, that is going to make a phenomenal difference in your life.
Any number of times, many times, the Dhanalinga has been attempted in various parts of the country. They have come to different levels and they failed, because it involves a complex process, both internal and external. This was my Guru's dream. When I became aware of this, then that became my single point agenda with life, just to create that. I had never talked about Dhyanalingam to anybody. Within myself, I lived with a single-minded purpose to consecrate this. Everything that I did was only towards it.
The word linga literally means the form. Why we are calling it the form is, when unmanifest energy begins to manifest itself, the first form that it takes is that of an ellipsoid. We know this from our experience. If you raise your energies to a certain pitch or beyond a certain pitch, where it moves towards a point of dissolution, then the final form that this one takes is also that of an ellipsoid. So the first form is ellipsoid and the final form is ellipsoid. So linga is seen as a doorway to the beyond. To access different dimensions of energy, you need different capabilities within yourself. So if you have to access Dhanalinga, because it's a repository of knowing. It's a tremendous knowing. If you want to access that, you need to become a different kind of instrument. I'm saying an instrument because this is the essence of yoga. This is the essence of mysticism, that you clearly understand and experience that this body, this mind, this energy is just an instrument. It anyway is. Are you using it like one or not? That's the only question.
Once you're in the sphere of Dhyana Lingam, the seed of spiritual liberation is sown into you, you cannot help it. Whether you are going to allow this seed to sprout today or tomorrow or 10 lifetimes, that is your choice, but you cannot destroy the seed. Dhyana Linga is multidimensional, that's what it's unique about it. It is being consecrated with all the 7 basic chakras. I call it a miracle because this is a possibility. The sphere of Dhyana Lingam, the energy of Dhyana Lingam will create a possibility for every human being who comes in contact with this, either actually in its vicinity or just in his consciousness, if he is just willing, to open himself up. It will be available to him, it will become a possibility for him.
The reason why we wanted to create an Adiyogi Alayam is because we want to bring back classical yoga in its purest form. We want to build people who are willing to invest their life into the profoundness of yoga, and that's not going to happen by instruction only. A phenomenal energy is needed, otherwise yoga cannot be taught. We want this to be such a vibrant space that if you simply sit here, really tune into what's happening here in this hall or what will be happening here in the next 24 hours, you must be able to know all the Yoga Sutras. You never have to open a book, never have to listen to anybody. You just have to energy tune yourself and it'll be there. Tomorrow, when we are not here, there still has to be a space which will teach yoga. Maybe there will be just a teacher, maybe there will be no guru here, maybe there will be just a teacher. Even if a teacher stands here, suddenly things should come out of them that they do not know. They should begin to say things, they should begin to feel things, they should begin to experience things that they themselves do not know. Only then we can transmit this.
त्रिदलं त्रिगुणाकारं त्रिनेत्रं क्षत्रियायुधं त्रिजन्मपापसंहारं एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् अखण्डबिल्वपत्रेण पूजिते नन्दिकेश्वरे शुध्यन्ति सर्वपापेभ्यो एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् लक्ष्म्यास्तनुता उत्पन्नं महादेवस्य च प्रियं बिल्ववृक्षं प्रयच्छामि एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम्.
The fundamental process of consecration is to sensitize the place. So, this process gone well. Tomorrow we will go through the consecration process. like the hall? It's been really wonderful all of you being here and absolute participation from all of you. These things should always be done only with small groups of people, individuals who have a certain intimacy with you. Otherwise, it's risky. I assumed this intimacy with all of you. And it's truly wonderful that without any aberration, all of you went through this in a wonderful manner. I bow down to you for this, wonderful. Yogishwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagnirudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagnirudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadhashivaya Sarveshwaraya Sadhashivaya Sarveshwaraya Sadhashivaya Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha.
Adiyogi Alayam to come up straight in 6 months, and that too an architectural wonder at that, is truly amazing.
10,000 people sitting together in a hall, all in whites and chanting. That was amazing.
I was not even almost aware that there were so many around me.
I could just feel the flood of energy.
When they cleared the hall, that's when I realized that the hall is that huge.
I felt that I was seeped into it, and it was very intense.
The whole space was just with this energy, blasting with this energy.
He drank the venom and the milk.
I felt my throat was choking at that point.
It was like I personally drank the venom.
Hey Shiva.
Somehow it cranked up my intensity.
It's almost magical because I didn't realize something like that was possible, but I witnessed it.
I just felt like the Shiva was there. I just couldn't take it anymore after that. It just looked like he was there.
Absolutely real and very tangible.
Tears were flowing because I felt so happy being here.
It's like a thunderbolt.
In the Western world, we don't have a place like this.
How joyful I am from inside. And some unknown festival feeling is going inside.
I'm in love with this place.
It is always much more receptive than when the body is dry.